YouTube? This is Rage Real. So in today's video, I want to show you guys my favorite play that'll torch any style of man coverage. So if you enjoy this video, go and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn on post notifications on. So in today's video, just like I told you guys, I'm gonna be showing you what I love to set up to basically torch man coverage. Now, tight end apprentice is preferred, so I'm gonna show you tight end apprentice setups, and then I'm also gonna show you if you don't have it, what you can do. So please, please be aware that I know some of you guys are playing MUT, some of you guys are playing regs. So I want to be able to help both of you guys out. So we are gonna be talking about church tight end. Now, as far as personnel goes, I just want you to make sure you have your best receiver right here, and then also I like having my second best receiver right here, which I do not. Why not? I'll put him right there. So we're gonna put Ayuk right there. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Then we'll throw Richie James. I think he's good. No, we'll throw Bourne right there, or however you say his name. My bad, 49ers fans. I don't even know some of these people's names. I only know like the main people on there. So anyways, the play that we're gonna be talking about in today's video is gonna be this inside cross play, which honestly I think is the best man beating plays in the game. And I'll kind of show you guys why here in a second. So let's go to inside cross. Now, as far as defense, not 3-4. Let's go something out of nickel. Not nickel, big nickel over G. And let's just put in somebody like, I don't know, Scott. I think he's fast or whatever. So let's go to big nickel over G. And then so I'm gonna show you guys the 2 high safeties, and I'm also gonna show you guys let's see, I'll show you man blitz too as well, and I'm also going to show you, I was looking for the one with the cover one hole, so there we go right there. So those are kind of the 3 styles I'm gonna touch on, and I'm gonna touch on if they play man with straight purples or no safeties, and I'm gonna touch on all of that. So let's go to cover 2 man right here. And so if we take a look at the play, this is what it looks like right here. Now, what I love to do, if they're sitting, so it all depends on what style of man coverage they're playing, depends on what setup. So if they're playing a setup like this where they go ahead and press, and they're going to let the press animations happen, where they actually keep the 2 deep halves, and they try to use the running back right here. I'm pretty sure you guys seen a lot of people play defense like this. Now, this is what I like to do for people who like to do that. So what I like to say, X, put them on a out route, well, a corner route, and then smart route is out route, just like this. And then from here, I like to take circle and then motion them across. But before that, I like to take R1, actually put them on a swing route. Now, that's just to make sure to keep the user honest. Honestly, that's why I like that swing route, because a lot of times they're using that running back, and a lot of times they're actually going to want to sit in the middle to actually kind of help out on this triangle route, because that route actually does a nice job at beating man coverage, which I'll get into in a second. So this is my first setup right here, and I actually take him and I actually motion him across. Now, like I said, this is good because you read progressions once. Actually, you want to read X to triangle to square. So you see how square can actually win. I try to get it out there, but I figured I was gonna get some type of throw out of sack because I did not spot nobody. But I am gonna hop into replay and kind of show you guys why exactly I like this setup versus the 2 high safeties, because all it's going to depend on is your best receiver. Can your best receiver win off of press? So let's see right here. You see how we do kind of get a win animation. And now what's going to happen is this corner route right here by the tight end, we already know that's going to cook man coverage. So we're already banking on the fact of the user having to sprint over here and actually going to guard that right there, because they're going to be somewhere right up in here normally. So if they're responsible for the running back, what the user's going to do, they're going to kind of bait this right here. So they're going to come, they're going to bait this, and then they're going to drop back down, expecting you to kind of throw that. Now, the reason I like this too is because this end route actually does a really nice job. So it's going to force the user to have to kind of choose, do I want to guard this or do I want to guard him? At the same time, they still have the running back to guard. So that's what it's going to put them in a bad spot. Now, the reason that I like this out route is watch what it does with the safety. See how it widens the safety out? And now look at this side. So since the safety doesn't have nothing to do, he's going to keep widening. So what did we just create? We just created a natural hole right here that we can actually squeeze. So if you have a great matchup outside, so if you have your great matchup right here, then that can potentially be a 1-play touchdown to where you can actually throw that if you don't get a throw out of sack, which I'll try to show you guys that here real quick, and then we're actually going to get on and I'll show you my setups versus pretty much every other style of man coverage. So again, right here we go. I'm not gonna worry about spying nobody. I'm just gonna pray I don't get hollered at. Hopefully I'll be able to have the time to show you that square route, because that's gonna be your main read. You want to take R1, put them on a flare route just like this, and make sure you do smart route that corner route as well. That is really, really important. And also I'm gonna touch on what you gotta do if you don't have hot route master. And as you can tell, square's getting open, but I just don't have the time to throw it. But you can see you actually can be able to pass lead that. Just make sure you do kind of live past that. But if you do not have tight end apprentice, then just take X, put them on an out route. Smart route is out route, and then you're going to just do a setup that looks just exactly like this. Hopefully I'm going to try to double team this in. Hopefully I can be able to get outside the pocket just a little bit to be able to show you guys. You see right there, boom. That's what I was trying to explain to you, is right there we actually do fit it in, but I got a bad pass lead by Jimmy Garoppolo. You actually want to pass lead that more in the middle, but I'm not going to sit and critique that. That's just how it would look. You can tell the out route does the same thing as the corner route. Excuse me, I can't get my words out. So let's say they play a cover style like cover one hole, right? To where instead of the 3-rec, maybe they'll put him in a purple or something, right? And then they'll probably use this guy right here. They'll probably play a cover style like this, right? So if somebody's gonna play this type of cover style and I recognize it, then what I like to do is, actually let's go and press 2 because most people will press in their man coverage, and we're gonna shade over the top because most people will shade over the top if they're not having too high safety. So with a setup like this, well, not a setup, but how am I trying to explain this? So anytime you see one high safety and they're playing man coverage, this is a setup I like. So I like to take X, put them on a post route like this. Then from here, I like to take R1, put him on a swing route to the right. I like to take circle and put him on a slant just like this. And now I like to run this play just like this. So you might be thinking, Ro, why do you like to run this like this? So the reason I do is because we're attacking on different levels, which I will actually get into in just a second. I want to show you guys how this flows. So read progression is normally going to be circle to X to triangle, and then you're going to look over the top to see if you can have square for a potential one-play touchdown. So you might be saying, why do I make that kind of read progression? So when most people play man coverage, they're actually going to use it a running back, like I said, right? So what they're essentially going to have to do is the running back goes out on the route. So if they're not zone dropping the right way, so if they're putting this guy back some to account for this slant, then normally you can actually have this running back wide open. So let's pretend like they don't, right? So your first read is going to be the slant. You want the user to follow the slant, because if the user follows this slant, then we're actually going to throw this post right about here. You want to throw that ball right about here if they don't have a purple on this side. And also what you notice too is that this route can actually cook man coverage because it actually takes a little unique inside route. Inside release. You can tell he goes inside, he stems them, boom, breaks it off, and normally that's going to be an easy dot pretty much every single time. So it's going to have to force the user to put something in the middle. And if they try to put a spy in the middle, that's even better because this route's going to keep running. You can throw that ball right about here. And so you can tell, like, this play is honestly just really, really good against man coverage because, like I said, if they don't put a purple, you can throw this. If they don't have this man beat, a lot of times you'll be able to win on this one-on-one, especially since that's your best receiver. You can throw out there and kind of let them go get it. So again, let me try to make sure I can explain that a little better too. So let's go to cover one hole, and now let's say that we do let's say we put purple like this, right, which is where they'll try to account for the running back. This is why I said I like putting them on a flare route, just so if you notice that, you can go and hit that. But you put them on a flare, put the tight end on the post, put circle on the slant, and now we're good. And the reason that it's hard for them to account for it, because look at how this slant is ran. So they can't put purples on the field, that's zone drop, because this post route right here is ran a lot deeper than this slant is. So it's going to be hard for them to kind of drop purple. So they have to do like purples and then flats with zone drops to even try to stop that. And even still, you still have something that's going to hold the user in the middle, and we have something attacking deep. So that's why I said this play is honestly just really, really good. You can tell X can get open, even if they actually, I didn't mean to throw that late. Don't ever throw that late. But I was going to tell you, if they did zone drop right there, that you actually can have that. But my favorite thing that I like this, the reason I like this too is because if they try to blitz, a lot of times you still have a really good read progression you make. So let's actually try to set up something here. So let's say they do something, something like this where they're staying right here. A lot of times they're going to blitz their user and then they're going to try to hover. So I'm going to try to show that by just putting this quarterback spy. So this is good because you're going to have a lot of quick reads you can make right here. So especially with this setup right here, not that one. So here we go right here. So you have a lot of quick reads. So the slant could be a quick read or the post, or if they're blitzing and not count for the running back, you actually can't throw it out there in the flat. So you can say, oh, they're blitzing. Oh, let me hit that post right there. So you could actually be able to throw that. Now you won't be able to score because of the route combo, but it's still nice that you can have that little quick kind of dump down thing. So let's go and show you that again, because sometimes you actually can have triangles. You can tell the safety is manned up on them, which they're going to win that 9 times out of 10. Let's go and put him in the spot to kind of simulate the user sitting in the middle, because more than likely what the user's going to do, they're actually going to follow that slant. Now, if you want to, if you know they're blitzing and you kind of want to block somebody, you can just block your running back. That's what I suggest. So now you just read the slant to triangle. That's how I would do it. Normally, you're always going to have triangle open right there in that little spot. But, of course, in all Madden practice mode, they're going to swap the ball away. But that's kind of like how I like to do it. And also, one thing I do want to touch on before I end this video is what if they do man with purples, where they play a cover style like this, where now they're just going to, just use or anything in the middle. So, again, if they play something like this, this is why I like this post route. Because this post route right here, I don't know what it is about this particular post route. It just always cooks man coverage for me. So that's why I really, really love this setup right here. just like this. So hopefully I'm able to show you guys this post route, because I have not been able to get, look at Zadarius Smith shedding. So hopefully right there, nope, he actually does a great job of covering and we still catch it. But normally you're actually gonna get a lot of separation on that post route in game. It's just all Madden practice mode. I don't know, they just play it like glue. But the reason I like this play, like I said, is because we have a lot of options. There's a lot of things we can do. Oh, and also, if you don't have Hot Route Master, well, not Hot Route Master, if you don't have Tight End Apprentice, then just put them on the in route, and then Smart Route is in route is going to play the same way. But if you do this setup right here, then I highly suggest you just take triangle, put them on a drag, take R1, put them on a swing route, and then motion them across. So I actually prefer this setup if you don't have a Hot Route Master style. And the only reason why is because it's going to flow pretty good. You can tell right there, X does get good separation. So that's why I said I actually would prefer that way. So I'm gonna go over that setup one more time, and then after that, that's gonna be the video. So if you do not have Hot Route Master, or you do not have Tight End Apprentice, just take X, put them on a in route. Smart Route is in route, and then take triangle. I like to put him on the drag route. Take circle, put him on a slant, and then after that, you're just gonna take him and motion him across. Now, before you do that, take R1, put him on a swing route too, just like this. And so that way, if they play zone, we have nice concepts. So, and also, you can snap this ball a little late if you want to. So if you want to snap it right about there, you can. It's just all up to you, depending on exactly how you want to do it. You can tell the tight end's normally always going to be open, because the user will more than likely follow that slant. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I just want to give you guys a nice little man beater, because I know man is still prevalent in Madden 21 for whatever reason. So do let me know if you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a blessed day. I'm Rage Real, and I'm out.